Are you someone who don't know much about NEP, New Education Policy? Then this episode is for you. I am Satyam, founder of BrainoScript and host for this episode of BOS Talk. We have a special guest today, Pratibha Mudliar ji. She is a chairperson for NEP for Hindi department in Karnataka state. And we are going to discuss lot many things about why NEP is important, what exactly NEP is, and how it's going to impact our society. So please be with me and let's start. Okay, Pratibha ji, how are you?
I'm fine, Satyam. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, Pratibha ji. Thank you so much for being here in this show. And actually, most of us, very excited about new education policy. That कि कुछ तो नया आ रहा है, old system change हो रहा है, कुछ तो नया education system आ रहा है. But very few of us are aware about the changes and all the things it comes with. So in इस conversation में मैं try करूँगा कि जितनी ज़्यादा information मैं ले सकूँ और ऑडियंस को दे सकूं उतना ज्यादा मैं ट्राई करूंगा. ऑलराइट, तो फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट, अब कोई भी नई चीज आती है तो देयर मस्ट बी सम ऑब्जेक्टिव beside it, right? So what are the main objective of bringing this new education policy in the system?
Satyam, before I speak about the objectives of NEP, let me tell you that the National Education Policy, which is called as NEP, was launched on 29 July 2020 to inform the school and higher education system. Reform the school and higher education system. This is the third NEP. First education policy came in 1968 and the second one came in 1986, but it was amended in 1992. This is the first education policy of 21st century, which is introduced after 34 years. It's a long gap from 92 to 2020. And Karnataka is the first state to introduce this policy. The new education policy based on 4 pillars. One is access, second is equity, third is quality, and 4 is accountability. In this new policy, there will be a structure of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, which comprises of 12 years of school and 3 years of Anganwadi. And apart from that, there will be higher education of 3 years of basic degree, 1 year of honors degree, 1 year of master's degree, and then PhD. See, these policies replaced by the old structure of 10 plus 2. And it has come to 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus and 4. So the aim of this education policy is to bring more than 2 crore students into the mainstream of education and achieve 100% GER. GER stands for gross enrollment ratio. Preschool to secondary by the end of 2030. You got this, my point?
Got it.
Through this NEP 2020, government is looking forward to make India a global knowledge superpower. And it will be done only by making education flexible, holistic, and multidisciplinary, which will bring out their unique capabilities of students, and the aim to achieve 100% youth and adult literacy. This is the main objective of NEP. They want the whole India to be literate.
Got it.
And apart from this, you can see that this NEP enhance the quality of education at all levels and make it more inclusive, equitable, and accessible. And not even that, the main objective again is to promote use of technology. See, we are in the age of technology now.
Right.
So we want to promote the use of technology in education and make it an integral part of the learning process. If we lag behind in technology, then we are not going to cope up with the global achievements. So they emphasize on this, and apart from that, they want to promote, means their vision is to promote research and innovation in education, to address the challenges and improve the quality of education. These are the, I think, main objectives of NEP 2020.
Right, like government wants to make it more employable, people more employable. Number two, technology friendly. Number
Yes.
three, like there are a lot of objectives in
Lot
it.
of objectives that I have
Right.
just pointed only few.
Few of them.
If you want to
Right.
speak, no, there will be a lot of discussion will be take place.
True. All right. So
Yeah.
now I just want to understand what are the major changes they want to do in the policy. In if I talk about curriculum, what are the major changes we are talking about in new education policy?
Ji. Satyam ji, instead of saying major changes, we can use the word major reforms.
Okay. Perfect.
So major reforms, as you said, it is a curriculum. Curriculum
Right.
is one of the part of the major change or major reform in NEP 2020.
Mhm.
First is holistic approach. This is the major reform NEP has taken. A shift towards a more holistic approach to education is often emphasized. This
Perfect.
includes promoting the overall development of students by incorporating academic, physical, social, economical, emotional, and ethical dimensions into the curriculum. So curriculum केवल पहले जैसे होता था कि only textbooks are there. Apart from textbooks, they used to teach everything. It's not like that now. It is whole soul things they are going to give it to you because core they want to more give emphasis on the core subjects. So holistic approach is the major reformation in NEP 2020. Apart from that, integrations of skills. Skill development is a major reformation in NEP 2020. There is a focus on equipping students with skills that are essential for success in 21st century. This includes critical thinking, then problem solving, then creativity, collaboration, communication, digital literacy, and cultural awareness. These are the things that it is going to bring out in the syllabus or curriculum. Through it may be the textbooks, it may be workshops, it may be the lectures, it may be the seminars. Many things are going to take place in the curriculum now, not only the textbooks. Apart from this, flexibility of choice. See, earlier what you used to do, whatever it has been given, we used to read it, listen it, think it, and whatever they have told us, we used to just put it out. Now it's not like that. Flexible of choice means if BA students who has taken arts as a Hindi, I being a Hindi teacher, if I want to take Hindi, but there is in my mind that I want to take another subject like German. So there is an opportunity to, with Hindi, I can learn German also. So flexibility is there. The curricula may provide more flexibility and options for students to choose subjects based on their interests and aptitudes, and apart from that, they can have their own career goals. Apart from that, interdisciplinary learning is there. See, in CBCS also, not in NEP also, last 5 to 6 years, we were working on CBCS, that is credit-based continuous learning, continuous studies. In that also, no, interdisciplinary was there. Means if our students want to learn something mathematics, he has an opportunity to take a subject for mathematics also. So this also it is there in NEP also. So innovations have been taken place in NEP. They want that we should come ahead from the old learning pattern and make some innovation in our curriculum so that the students can, we have to come out of this traditional teaching. Actually, what they say ना कि हमारी जो शिक्षा जो है ना, वो शिक्षा बहुत पुरानी चल रही है. जो कुछ बताया गया था पुराने लोगों ने वही चल रहा है, अब उसको बदलना पड़ेगा. तो बदलाया कैसा जा सकता है, तो इसके लिए एक है innovation and creativity. This innovation and creativity has to taken place in the NEP, in the curriculum, so that the students can learn it with happy mind. This is what they have. Students, I am telling about the students from 3rd to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to 10, like that. And UG level, it is something different only. You can find that students can learn anything what he wants to do. It is open
Got it.
wish to take anything what he wants to do.
So basically, through NEP, they want to give students opportunity, like widen the opportunity.
Yes.
That ample of opportunity should be there for
Yes,
every
yes.
student, right?
See,
Okay.
apart from that, see the higher at the higher level in curricula, they are going to incorporate Indian and regional traditions, ethical reasoning, socio-economic learning, quantitative and logical reasoning, digital literacy, computational thinking, scientific temper,
Okay.
languages and communication skills. Properly, they want to bring it into the one stream so that the students can have multiple angles to go to make his career
In UG level.
at UG level.
Okay. Got
That
it.
is means higher education also. And
Right, right.
this will be taken care by this also at the primary level also. But
Okay.
at see this only in Karnataka as I'm working as a chairman for Hindi faculty. So my thinking is in language curriculum, and but
True.
in Karnataka they have not yet thought about. Means they are not implemented at the level of primary or secondary. They are thinking about it only for the higher education. They have implemented this NEP now.
So what do you think? How much time will it take to totally get into the NEP policy?
See,
throughout the country?
Yeah, we started in 2021. Now
Okay.
one batch of of 4 semesters are completed NEP.
Okay.
So we have 8 semesters to complete honors, and then 1 or 2 semesters to complete masters. We are at this only at the UG level. 4 semesters we have completed. That means BA1 and BA2 we have completed. We have to start from BA3. It will take time, but as per their calendar, they want to bring it at 2030. The whole
2030.
India will have 20 up to 2030. The NEP will be implemented.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
2030.
Got it. ठीक है. Now I want to understand कि ठीक है, अब ये नए रिफॉर्म्स हैं.
जी.
अब पुराने रिफॉर्म्स में पुराने जो भी करिकुलम था उसमें कुछ challenges होंगे. That's why they come up with new reforms. So what are those challenges? What they are addressing right now with a new education policy?
Challenges हैं. Actually, it is a very good question. Well, the education policy has numerous goals and strategies to address the existing challenge in the education system. The policy aims to provide equitable access to education to all the students, regardless to their background and socioeconomic status. Means, if a poor student and if a higher level students want to come into the education field, they'll have the ample opportunity the same way. Only because he is a rich man and he's a poor man, so they don't get the chances. It's not like that. Okay. Regardless of their background or socioeconomic status, equitable access to the education will be given for the students. This is the main thing. This is a challenge. It also seek to promote critical thinking. And another one is problem solving skills among students. This is a challenge because till now in our education, we have not even thought about the vocational courses at the UG level. We had one separate education as a vocational course.
Right.
Apart from if you have done your bachelor degree, then you have to go for a diploma for vocational courses. It was like that. That was the system. But now, in the mainstream, only we will have subjects as a vocational courses. Okay. I being a language teacher, we have we have prepared syllabus for vocational. Okay. In Hindi, one person can, if a person from another stream want to learn in Hindi, any vocational course, like we have given as blog writing in Hindi, we have given journalism in Hindi, we have given translation in Hindi. If they take that, then the skill will be developed and he can get the opportunity to have opportunity to make the money. Right. That is the thing. But this is a challenge. Because suddenly how they are going to take, because our mind status has yet not prepared to face these things. No. So, the policy also emphasizes to use technology in education, which can help improve access to quality education for students in remote areas. But how in remote areas this technology will go.
Mm-hmm.
It's again a challenge.
True.
Though after COVID, things are better.
True.
But
Yes.
before that, it wasn't that easy to get the technology. But they want it has to come into the curriculum.
Our education system don't allow people to get a proper employment, right? So how they are trying to bridge this gap, education to employment, or are in this policy, in this system, they're focusing on entrepreneurship as well,
Yeah.
or not?
So aim to employment is a question.
Yes.
The national education policy aims to bring about comprehensive reforms in the education, while I can provide a general review on the NEP's 2020 objectives related to the bridging the gap between education and employment and fostering entrepreneurship more among students. At the same time, it is important to note that implementation and specific strategies may vary across the different states and institute. See, every state, every institute have their own thinking, they have their own parameters, they have their own problems, they have their own challenges. So it differs from each state to each institute. This is the main thing. But even then, as I told you, skill development, flexible curriculum, entrepreneurship in education, industry academia collaboration, research and innovation. These are the 5 aims to employment. If I want to speak about the skill development, the NEP 2020 emphasizes on the integration of skill development.
Right.
Within in education system. It aims to provide students with both theoretical knowledge and practical skills that are relevant to the industry. This includes promoting vocational education, entrepreneurship, and experimental learning opportunities to enhance employability. This is the skill development, what I wanted to tell you about. Then flexible curriculum, that also I spoke to you earlier.
Yes, yes.
The policy encouraging a flexible curriculum that allows students to choose from wide range of subjects on their interests and aptitudes. This is the main thing. NEP, I like this one more. It is students friendly. It is not teachers friendly at all.
Right, right.
Student will get more opportunities. They want to take, if a person who is learning chemistry, he can take a subject from music also, or from drama also, because his interests and aptitudes will enhance by taking the subject at his choice. So this flexibility is there in curriculum. Then entrepreneurship education. To bridge the gap between education and employment, the NEP 2020 encourages stronger collaboration between educational institutions and industries.
Okay.
This is main thing. Education institutions will be there, apart from that industry, there will be a collaboration. So that a person who want to do some entrepreneurship can get the chance to go there, take the knowledge, take the knowledge on hands, and he can come and he can make money. He can take his livelihood also there. That is the vision of NEP. You can find it out there. And apart from that, industry academia collaboration. To bridge the gap between education and employment, stronger collaboration between educational institute and industries. This collaboration includes, as I told you, guest lectures by industry experts, industry visits, participation in real world subject. By aligning educational programs with industry requirement, students can gain practical knowledge, experience industry experience, and then I can say increase their employability. Moreover, what I want to tell you that NEP focuses on the main aspect is to bring the students to such a level that they can get the knowledge from their work only, from their own experience.
The practical knowledge, hands-on.
Yeah, that is the thing they want to do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Pratibha. Now, as you already told that it will take again more 6-7 years to implement it properly.
Yes,
Okay. Now,
it will
what do you
take.
think? What are the challenges will government or education institute will face to implement it in India, like whole India? Because it's a big
Yes,
country. So,
yes,
what are the real time challenges they will face in future to implement it in across India?
exactly. See, when some change comes now, people
Mhm.
are not ready for the change.
Yes.
Traditional things they are going, no, they don't want to change because in the moreover teachers, I believe, teachers they don't want to come out of their shell.
True.
What the things are going on, they want to be there only. There are many teachers I have seen, they don't want to come for the change. So resistance to change is the main obstacle.
Uh,
Introducing a new education policy often requires significant change into the existing system.
True.
Resistance to change can come from various stakeholders, like first is teachers, then administrators, then parents, and then students. These are the four pillars only for the
Right.
education.
Right.
So, how many are there to get the change? We'll forget about the students because whatever we can feed, they can take it. But teachers, those who are going to deal with the students, are they ready? Another is administration. Administration is the main part, that because resources are there now, resources come
Right.
from the administration only. So teachers, administration, parents, and students, these are the stakeholders, but they are not very opt for the changes. So still resistance is there. So people may be accustomed to the old ways of the doing things and may
Mm.
resist to adapt the new policies, creating the obstacles to the implementation. There are many, see, not to talk about the politics, but just wanted to say, without taking any party's name, they have said, no, NEP क्या लाएंगे? हम जब आएंगे ना, तब हम NEP को हटा देंगे.
Right.
So these are the obstacles. So politics also has a very big role in education system also. So next they become lack of resources. This is another obstacle. Implementing a new education policy may require additional resources, including funding, infrastructure, technology, and
Technology.
trained personnel. If these resources are not adequately allocated or available, it can impair the effective implementation of the policy. If resources are not there, then your whatever the good policy is there, it will be impaired. You cannot implement it effectively. Then capacity building. This is another obstacle or challenge, we can say. Implementing a new education policy may require training and capacity building for teachers and other education personnel. See, speak about the skill development programs. In
Yes.
Hindi or in any languages, language teachers or literature teachers, we teach them literature. Suddenly, if you come out of the blue and you tell us to teach them vocational courses, how it is possible? So
Right.
we need training. Teachers need teachers require training and capacity building. So that things are still not available. We had to make the program. We had to make these teachers to learn the things, and then once they are learned, then they can teach it. So
True.
capacity building is another obstacle, or you can say challenge for the NEP. Then monitoring and evaluation. Who will monitor? Effective implementation of an education policy requires regular monitoring and evaluation to assess the progress and make
Yes.
necessary adjustment. But who will do it? If there is a lack of monitoring and education mechanism, it can be a challenging to identify areas that requires improvement and ensure the policy success. Who will monitor and how you are going to evaluate it? Though we are thinking that 2030 will be the whole India will be under NEP, but still these are the obstacles.
Right.
And
Right.
again, one more important challenge is stakeholders engagement. We want these people to be there. I told you, engaging relevant stakeholders, including teacher, parents, students, community members, and educational institution, is a crucial for successful implementation. One more is two more I can speak about is time and patience. चलो लग गए, 1 साल बढ़ा दिया, कुछ हुआ नहीं है, छोड़ देते हैं, ये भी नहीं चलेगा.
Right.
पेशेंस बहुत जरूरी है. तो इम्प्लीमेंटिंग अ न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स एंड लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस ना. आज के और कल देखा रिजल्ट होगा
नहीं होगा.
2030 के बाद पता लगेगा कि हाँ ये पॉलिसी ठीक बैठी है नहीं बैठी है. अब तो हम 1968 से वही पुरानी एजुकेशन पॉलिसी देख रहे हैं. 34 इयर्स हो गए, ये नई आ गई पॉलिसी. इसमें क्या होगा? फेलियर हो रहे हैं तो नई पॉलिसी अभी आ गया, और ये नई पॉलिसी अचानक नहीं आई है. ये इस पर काम 2016 से चल रहा था. 2016 से 16, 17, 18 में नाम भूल रही हूँ मैं, कस्तूरी रंगन, इनके अध्यक्षता में ये चली. ही वाज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी. और फिर 18-19 को इन्होंने कैबिनेट में दे दिया, और 2020 जुलाई में कैबिनेट ने इसको अप्रूवल दिया है. और इसके बाद अभी उन्होंने कहा है कि 2030 तक ये काम चलेगा और पूरा हो जाएगा. तब हमें पता लगेगा कि ये एजुकेशन पॉलिसी कितनी सक्सेसफुल है. और सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज आप लोगों ने सुना है कि नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में से इंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ मीडियम इज योर मदर टंग, लैंग्वेज ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन. If we have to teach in the mother tongue or regional language, then the government would require to earmark funds for develop textbooks, learning materials, many things in different languages, and it take times. And चलो पता तो है, चलो हिंदी में मैं पढ़ा दूं केमिस्ट्री, लेकिन केमिस्ट्री में जितने शब्द हैं, क्या मैं सारी हिंदी में बता सकती हूँ क्या? या एनी मदर टंग?
So even teachers need that training too.
Exactly, that is what teachers need the training. The student क्या है, वो तो रिसीविंग पर है ना.
Right.
वो तो रिसीव कर लेगा, लेकिन रिसीव करने के लिए हमारे हाथ में तो कुछ हो.
Okay, so we have talked about lot of challenges over here. Yes. But now let's take another part. Okay, and we'll talk a bit optimistic now. Let's see ourselves in 2030. Okay, we have implemented the policy in India overall. Okay, what do you think that what would be the outcome of it or impact of this policy in 2030 or 10-20 years from now?
See, if अगर मैं आपको कहूं कि मैं बहुत आशावादी हूं, तो मुझे लगता है कि एनईपी अगर लागू हो जाता है सक्सेसफुली, तो इंडिया विल बी अ ग्लोबल पावर, एजुकेशनल पावर विल बी देयर. बट इसको पूरा ये करके देना होगा, पूरा अपना 100% देना नहीं है, 200% देना होगा. तभी जाकर एक जो सपना हम लोग देख रहे हैं ना, वो सपना पूरा हो सकता है. वो होना जरूरी भी है, लेकिन उसके लिए 200%, मैंने कहा ना, जो जितने भी स्टेक होल्डर्स है एजुकेशन में, उन सबको इसके साथ जोड़कर जाना होगा. As a teacher, I don't have ability to predict the future, but I have my own opinion is this, कि एक बहुत अच्छा सुंदर सवेरा होगा 2030 के बाद, कि जिससे एक नई दुनिया हमारे सबके सामने आ सकती है. हम ग्लोबल पावर में आ सकते हैं अगर एजुकेशन रूट लेवल तक चला जाता है. क्योंकि हमारा जो सपना है कि 2030 में 100% लिटरेसी होगी, अडल्ट एजुकेशन भी होगा. अगर ये हो जाता है, और उसके साथ ही अगर जितनी अनएम्प्लॉयबिलिटी आज 21st सेंचुरी में है, वो 2030 तक खत्म अगर हो सकती है, तो बहुत अच्छा हो सकता है. Only time will tell what the true outcome and impact of the policy will be. But मैं एक आशावादी हूँ, आई एम ऑप्टिमिस्ट, एंड सो मैं चाहती हूँ कि भारत जो है एक ऐसा देश बने कि जो पूरा लिटरेट हो, और जिन प्रॉब्लम से, समस्याओं से हम गुजर रहे हैं, वो समस्याएं नहीं हो, और भारत एक ग्लोबल नॉलेज सुपर पावर बन जाए.
Thank you so much. Even I hope the same. And I have a request for all the stakeholders. Please listen to this, and please, put your best, put all the effort you can, whatever you can. Parents, students, teachers, education system, schools, administration, everyone. We all have to come together and, put our, play our game, right? Put our efforts to make this happen, right? In 2030. So I request everyone to please come forward and do this. Thank you so much, Pratibha ji, for giving so much insight, so much knowledge
Thank you.
about
You're most welcome,
education
Satyam ji.
system, the policy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, people, for watching this episode. I hope you got to know many things about NEP through this episode. I would like to thank Pratibha ji for being here and sharing all the knowledge with every one of us. And if you like this video, please like, share it with your friend, and subscribe to our channel Braino Script on YouTube, and follow us on other social media handle as well. If you have any suggestion for us, please let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here till now, and I would like to see all of you in the next episode as well. Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye. Take care.